Now, this is for Naira Marley. Naira Marley, as you know, Nigerians are very smart people. We are very intelligent people. I would say that we are one of the most intelligent people. We are some of the most intelligent people in this world. And although it may seem as if sometimes Nigerians move on so quickly, it is not for lack of being intelligent. It's because a lot of us, we have things to do. We have things we pursue. Some people are people who go to work. We have to wake up early in the morning and go look for their daily bread and care for their families. Some people are business people. They have to go to their places of business. Some people are students. They have to go back to school, study to pass their exams and do well in school. Yeah, so sometimes it will seem as if we moved on, but it's because we have our own issues that are important that we have to attend to. But Nigerians are very smart people, very wise. I say that again because this is something that people know about us even outside our country. I believe that you identify as Nigerian. I don't know if you're British Nigerian, but you are an example of how smart Nigerians are. With all your history in the UK, you were able to figure out how to move to Nigeria, to rebrand, to reinvent yourself, and you did that very well. So we are smart people. Despite the economic hardship, even the poorest of some of us, we are still very wise compared to some people in some part of the world. Bring a Nigerian poor person. I don't want to make comparison, but yeah, you bring a Nigerian poor person sometimes, you'll be very surprised at the level of smartness that he has compared to somebody in North America or Europe. Yeah. But I think somehow you tried to take advantage of the fact that people move on so quickly, and it will seem as if people have moved on. Maybe we have forgotten. We can forget sometimes. It's not because, like, again, yeah. So I think you basically took advantage of that. I believe that you missed an opportunity to reinvent yourself a second time, maybe given a second chance or a third chance, as it may be, in the case of Mohbad. I think what Very Dark Man is doing for you, I think it's a very bad publicity. It's a very bad attempt to bring you back, to be accepted. I think if you, as you know, Mohbad's death, it traumatized an entire nation. I don't even think it was an entire nation. I think it brought the continents together. It was just it was a sad time. It was a sad time. People, I can't remember hearing any dissenting voice that says, "Oh, forget about this guy. He should not get justice." People die every day. People die every day. But even Nelson Mandela, who is one of my favorite African hero of all time, I don't think his death brought people out in large numbers like that. Even when he was laid to rest, that Barack Obama went to give a speech in South Africa. But for Mohbad, look, it was people united in some kind of grief and in guilt that, oh my God, I wish I could do something. I wish I could have made a social media video. I wish I could have tweeted in solidarity. So people were brought to their knees, grieving. I only remember one person who made a very stupid statement, and I did call that person out. Some pastor called Tunde Bakare, who was judging this guy from his pulpit, saying, how can somebody become Mohbad? How can you give yourself Mohbad? You receive this judgment. I remember that one person. But even 2 years later, Nigerians may have moved a little bit forward, especially because some of the people who were in the Justice for Mohbad movement took a back seat or step because of how dysfunctional his family was handling the whole thing, or how he's from a dysfunctional family, basically, because of how dramatic the whole family involvement and everything is. They took a back seat. So, but Nigerians, my goodness, our hearts were broken and shattered. So I think you thought that, 2 years later, somebody can just come and exonerate you. The court has declared you and your friend innocent, I believe. The coroner said you are not directly linked to the cause of his death. Medical negligence is blamed. That's why you guys were acquitted. And I believe that his father decided that he wants the bullying to be looked into. And this guy suddenly said he's bringing back justice for Mohbad, and he says he eventually said he's out to exonerate you, which he did not make clear from the beginning. So it would make it seem as if the whole thing was you guys were being sneaky about the whole thing. First of all, attack these people, attack. Then, but it wasn't working. Then at the end of the day, he said, I want to drop 3 videos. After the 3 videos, then he came out again and said, okay. Then finally he's coming out to say, I came to exonerate Naira Marley and all that. Naira Marley, I would say that you missed a golden opportunity to actually do this yourself. You would have done a better job. Seriously, you're a very smart guy. You talk very well. You're Muslim. And I just believe that you're smarter than how you allow this thing play out. I believe that if you had come out sincerely to Nigerians and relate to Nigerians in a way that they can also relate to, in a place where they can meet you, say, like most of you Nigerians, my fellow Nigerians, I also read about these things, but I did not take action. I should have listened. He cried out. Although I was not directly involved, although there were times that he mentioned my record label, I should have investigated. I should have done something. I also heard that one of my associates, Sam Larry, bullied him. I should have done more investigation. I messed up and I apologize. Of course, I have now been acquitted because that is the truth. I'm not just saying it because I want to say, but I have been keeping quiet because I wanted the law to take its course. I am a law-abiding citizen, and I have followed every stage or every step of this process. I want law and order to take its place. But this is where we are now. This brother, you pay some kind of tribute to him. Then you appeal to the sympathy of Nigerians. It would have worked. We are as traumatized as well. You know how we stick with each other, we stick to ourselves. Sometimes I remember when Buhari was alive, when people would be insulting him from Ghana or something, people say, no, we are the only ones who are allowed to lash out our president. You're not allowed. We whiskey Davido, some Davido fans, we even fight somebody who is talking about Davido, but the person is a Ghanaian or from another country. So I think you missed an opportunity. Nigerians would have, you could have met Nigerians where a lot of us are. And say, just like most of you, I did not pay attention to his cries. And I take responsibility. Pay tribute. He was a Malian. A brother fell. A comrade fell. Although he eventually left my record label, because that's what I hear. But he was part of my record label. And I should have. And I hear that when he passed that, you posted some kind of video dancing. I am sorry. I really take responsibility for how I handled this thing from the beginning. It was not my intention. I am human and I have learned from this. And I will make sure these are the measures I'm taking as a record label boss to make sure that this doesn't happen again. I will join forces with any agency, any organization, pay proper tribute, then talk about his son. Because Mohbad did not question his son. He accepted that, but he took him as his son. Whether he's adopted, whether he's legal, whether he's biological, nobody cares. That's his legacy. Talk about his legacy. To Mohbad's legacy, Liam, I'm going to make sure that I do everything I can to make sure that this boy grows up and remembers his father as a good guy. I hear there's something about royalty. I don't know how that is taken care of. Then you talk about all that. But you appeal to Nigerians, do a song and pay tribute to this fallen soldier. Look at the way that guy left this world. Look at the way he was buried. No, we can't forget that kind of thing. We can't forgive, even if you were the primary person. If the court had found you guilty, I think there's a way you come at Nigerians and say it was not intentional. There are cases where somebody does and the people, and they make peace and they hug each other. I know it happens a lot, mostly in Western countries. But Naira Marley, you could have done better. You missed an opportunity to address the nation. Very Dark Man does not have the power or capacity to change the public opinion of a lot of Nigerians. This was not about what anybody said, whether it's Yabojo. This is how Nigerians felt. This is how a lot of Nigerians. I live in the United States. I was off social media. I just wanted to log in longer, but I could not because I just stayed glued and I was traumatized. I was traumatized. So it's not Yabojo. It's not Tonto Dike. It's not them. A lot of Nigerians were traumatized. We felt like we went to that place with him. So you meet us there and apologize and lift him up in a tribute, in a song. You can do very good songs. Do something, pay tribute to Mohbad. So if you had done that, pay proper tribute. Imagine doing a song to that guy. I believe that there are a lot of people who really didn't know. Personally, I didn't even know the guy. It's not like I know a lot of Nigerian artists. I don't know them. I don't know so many of them. Besides, maybe if you ask me now, I can't count. I swear on God, I can't count more than 10 Nigerian artists. I know Davido, I know Whiskey, I know Burna Boy. I know you. I don't know any of your song. I know Tiwa Savage. I know Thames. I know Timaya. I know D'banj. I know Two Face. I know P-Square. I know some of all those. Anyway, that's not the point. But do a song to this fallen hero. You can call him he was a Malian. And we honor him even in death. We honor his legacy. We are sorry. We apologize. I personally apologize. I could have done better. I could have paid attention. Instead of that, somebody came at the beginning claiming that he brought back justice for Mohbad, granting interview, doing mediocre interview and journalism up and down, eventually saying that, oh, from the beginning, I wanted to vindicate Naira Marley. He did not make that obvious to anybody. And his followers, his rank and file idiots, I'm sorry to use that word, his rank and file followers, they are not able to figure things out for themselves. So it would seem as if the whole thing, you guys were sneaky about the whole thing, to come, attack. Then when people start removing, when it seems as if it's working, then it's not going to work. This guy he cannot change the public opinion of Nigerians. This is how Nigerians felt. This is how Nigerians still feel. I don't know if this is too late for you to do. I don't know. I don't know how publicity works. But I think I would think this will still be the right approach to go. I think disassociate yourself from this online content creator who is making money still from using Mohbad's name to chase clout. He was chasing clout from the beginning. Look at some of these we're saying about you, that they said you did something, you did this, you did that. All of this is unnecessary. Pay a proper tribute to a fallen brother. Address him as such. Even if you hated this guy, are you not pained at how he left this world? Are you not sad? Even if his wife, maybe, let's assume that his wife accused you wrongly. His father said he witnessed you bullying him. His father actually said that. Are you not sad that he left behind an innocent little boy? You know what a father is in the life of a boy. Are you not sad that Mohbad, even if it's not there, he was not bullied, even if nothing happened, even if your hands were clean, if there was nothing about you written by Mohbad, there was no mention of your name, nobody can say you bullied. Are you just not sad that somebody who was a Malian, that's what I should call him now, is this sign? You're a Malian, one of your senior disciples, that he's left behind, an innocent little boy who is going to grow up learning about his father on the internet. Naira Marley, you're very smart. I think find another way to bring yourself back, because this guy, I think he did more damage, more harm than good to you. I really believe so. I don't know any of your music, but I know you as an artist. I think I felt a certain type of way, just like Nigerians, about you. But if you did something that seemed honest and sincere, we are humans. It's not like it's going to make me go listen to your music. I really am not somebody who listens to music like that. But I think it would change an opinion about you. I'm a human being. And you could have met us there. We were traumatized, though. We were sad, though. We were devastated. We were heartbroken. We were grieving. And it's not like the pain has gone away. We just learned to keep living, because death is inevitable. It's part of life. So we learn to keep living. A lot of people have gone after Mohbad. Some people have lost personal family members. I lost a cousin who really meant a lot to me. I lost him to cancer. It was after Mohbad. So people have had personal tragedies after that. But this just sticks. It stands out in our memory. And how you're handling it, don't make us look even more stupid, because we're not. Nigerians are not stupid people. Nigerians are not stupid people. We're not. Globally, it's not just in our country, we're not. Look at how we are. It's bad leadership, it's bad government, it's bad